Hey, welcome back. Today we're going to jump into a tarot investigation. Okay, a case has come across my desk and I feel the need to investigate. Now, if you know this young lady here that's on my screen, she goes by the name of Park BoRam. She was 30 years old and she passed away unexpectedly. Because from what the article that I read, and I read an article very briefly. I didn't read the full article. I saw that she had collapsed after she was visiting friends. So she was at a friend's home, and she collapsed. And because she passed away, I assume she never got back up. And I just want to know what's the energy behind that. What happened to her? Because they said that there is an investigation that's ongoing at this time. Okay, so I said I might as well go ahead and start the investigation. So that's what I'm doing today. So let's go ahead and jump into the energy of Park BoRam. Okay, let's go ahead and start investigating. Now I have a deck here. I have several decks. We're going to see what the cards have to say about what happened to her. What is the energy around her? Let's see if my cards can get as close to the truth as possible. Okay, but of course I wasn't there, so this is what, these are not actually facts. Okay, I just want to let that be known. And may she rest in peace. May she definitely rest in peace. And my condolences goes out to her family and her loved ones, because they definitely have lost a beautiful angel. Okay, I didn't know her before today, but when I saw her, I'm like, she's such a beautiful person. And I just wanted to read on her and just see if I can help with the investigation in any kind of way. So let's go ahead and get started. So divine angels, if you would, please give me the best cards from this deck to describe what happened to Park BoRam. Okay, what caused her to collapse? What is the energy around her passing? Okay, let's go ahead and see what this deck has to say. Okay, so the deck has spoken. Let's see what all do we have here. Okay. Okay, so we have a couple of cards here. The first card we have here is there was a transformation here. Now, if you can see in this card right here, you can see there's an angel here that looks like she's kneeling down. Either she got her hand on her mouth coughing, or choking, or something. It seems like she also is holding her stomach here. Oh, okay, no, I'm looking at it right here because I was looking through it through the camera. It seems like she has her arms around her chest, over her chest. So could that have possibly been a chest issue or something like that? It seems like she's kneeling down and some type of pain is coming from her chest area or her stomach area. See, it seems like here. Okay, that's what I'm seeing off top now. I thought this was her hand coughing, but it's not. Her hand is crossed over her chest. And she's kneeling down. I see her whole body looks red here. Okay, so there may have been some type of illness, okay, or tired, maybe a tired energy here. Okay, her body went through some type of transformation here. I see the wings here for her. Okay, now whateve this is could have caused her to pass away. Let's see what else we have here. We have honesty here. So we seem like we need somebody here to speak the truth and tell the truth of what happened. Okay, to be honest here. Now let's see what all we see here. I see two entities here. Okay, I see it look like I don't know what this is. Okay, it look like an animal and a person. Okay, so we need somebody here to step up and be honest about what happened here. Moving on, we're gonna see we got love here. Oh, so we got love here. So far, it's not looking too dark here. Okay, it seemed like she may have been surrounded with people that she cared about, that she loved, that loved her. And honesty here now are they requesting someone to be honest, or is this the honest truth? Okay, maybe they don't know what happened here. Okay, let's see. Okay, because we only have three cards right now. Fourth card, we got vision and diplomacy. Okay, so there's some type of vision here. Was she seeing blur? Okay, was there something that was being, because I see an owl here. An owl has good vision, can see at night, okay? Um, and they a night hunter. So it's something about her vision, possibly. Okay, followed by inspiration. Now, inspiration, with her being a K-pop star, a K-pop idol, a singer. Okay, inspiration is giving me, was there something that she was inspired to do? Okay, I do see inspiration, or was she inspired in some type of way, some type of inspiration here. Okay, not, I mean, nothing seems dark here so far. Now, we do have some illusions here when it comes to the inspiration. Maybe there are some illusions that happen um, with her career, possibly. Okay, followed by celebration. Okay, was she at a party with friends? Celebrating something, celebrating, look like it may have possibly been celebrating her in some kind of way. And then we got a history here. So, a murmur. Okay, now was that a heart murmur? That could have been a heart murmur or something I'm picking up off top, because I don't see anything that's dark, okay? I don't see nothing here that's so-called evil or with some type of hidden intentions, okay? I see there's some honesty here. There may have been some illusions concerning maybe a chest issue or heart issue, something in her chest, okay? I see a murmur here. Did she have a heart murmur? Did she have an enlarged heart or some type of heart issue here? That she probably, if she probably known about it, because it says that there's a history here of it, but she didn't see an issue. She probably hadn't had an issue with it in a while. Okay, she was surrounded with people, celebrating with people who loved her, who cared for her. Okay, with the illusions here, there's some illusions here that maybe came across when her inspiration, her being so inspired. Okay, probably even working a little harder than usual. Okay, working a little harder than what she probably should have been doing, because it seemed like there could have been a heart issue here. Now let's see. Let's pull from this deck here just to make sure that everything is on the up and up. Anything else I can see here when it comes to Park BoRam. BoRam. Okay. I think it's BoRam, but it could be BoRam. I don't. Okay. So what's the energy around Park BoRam passing away? What is the energy around her passing from this deck? What do we need to know? Is there anything that we can know? Okay. Okay, so what we have here, we do have the nightmare here. Okay, the first starts off with a nightmare. What is a nightmare? It's like a bad dream. Okay, so this was like a bad dream that happened with her. It speaks about psychic protection, which means a knowing, some type of spiritual protection probably was needed. A shield here. A bad dream. So this was a bad dream that happened to her. People didn't think that this would happen here, especially at the party when they were celebrating. Okay, this was a bad dream. It speaks about that death would come. Now you see where this item is that this doll is holding. It seemed like a vase, but it seemed like it's near the heart. Okay, and I see blood pumping through it. Okay, I see blood platelets. Could have been a clogged heart, a clogged artery, or a clot, a blood clot. Okay, I'm seeing blood here. You guys see that? Okay, in this vase that's close to her heart. Okay, it says that death will come from this situation. It speaks about mortal, finite, fragile. So it seems like she may have had a fragile heart. Okay, or maybe even enlarged, because it looked kind of large. It may have been an enlarged heart with irregular beats, with this murmur here. It seems like she had a history of it. Maybe she was born with this situation. Okay, followed by the reason. Okay, listen to advice. Did she not listen to doctor's advice, or maybe advice from people who know her history to tell her to, think clearly, intellect, to kind of calm down a little bit, not to do so much, not to work so hard? And, because K-popers, they definitely learn a lot when they come to their dance routines, and, they have to be a lot of discipline, okay, and they do a lot of practices. It seemed like maybe she wasn't listening to advice, okay, because she was so inspired, probably excited about what she was doing, and there were some illusions here. She probably thought that she could do more than what she was able to do. Okay, and that caused this transformation to happen because it's like she was doing what she loved. Okay, she was doing what she loved, and but was she being honest about what she can, all the things that she could do? So it seems like the people that are around her were honest. So I don't see anybody that's being deceitful here. I do see a heart issue here. Okay, I saw the heart issue when we first started the reading. With this card, the death will come. It could have been something from a vital organ that's in her chest. Okay, and the one that I see, either it can be a lung or it can be some type. I see heart here. Okay, with this murmur here, a history of a heart murmur. Okay, irregular heart. Okay, so let's see. Is there anything else I need to pull here? When it comes, let's pull from the astrology card. When it comes to part, anything we need to know about her collapsing from the astrology card to fill in any blanks. Okay, what happened to Park? Okay, the one card we have here, we have surrender. In the 12th house. Okay, because we know she was in her friend's home. With the 12th house, what do we see here? We see angels, we see tears, we see water, which is a lot of emotions here. Okay, because it seemed like her body finally surrendered. Okay, to a heart issue or something like that. It speaks about the subconscious mind. It speaks about compassion, her dream. Oh, she was living her dream, and it speaks about karma, forgiveness, and it says baggage. Okay, baggage, something being weighing down on her, something that's being very heavy, a heavy load. A trance state. Okay, did she, again, I saw something with her vision. Did she start to see blur? Okay, did she kind of zone out in her eyes, that you can kind of tell that something was happening in her chest? It says the unseen, which means that it was something that possibly wasn't physical. uh, as far as something physically happened on the outside of her, it seemed like it was something that you couldn't see with the naked eye, which was something within her. Speaks about healing. Okay, it was something that she was probably healing from. Again, she probably had a history of this. It says spiritual development, guilt, prayer, and her acoustic records. Now, with the acoustic records, I kind of see medical records, okay? And I see that there was some guilt here. I don't know if somebody felt guilty because, she was working hard, okay, putting in a lot of work, but it seemed like the whole process she was healing from something. And then with this trance state, it seemed like, her eyes probably went blank or something like that. She probably got pale. Um, and again, people probably thinking that she probably was just fine just the day before. So it was something that was unseen that kind of like came up on her, okay, because you were thinking that she would be doing just fine. But then because the family would know that there's a history here. And it was developing, okay? The situation was developing with her. Now, in her subconscious mind, she probably was trying to be aware of it, but she probably felt like, she was finally living her dream. She had compassion for what she was doing. She probably pushed herself a little harder than what she should have, because she was still in the healing process. Her heart wasn't 100% healed, or the issue that was within her body wasn't 100% healed. Okay. Let's see. Is there a message? Okay, let's ask the fairy. We're going to ask the fairy, okay? What do they see with the issue? Okay, what do they see with her passing away? Okay, fairies, what do you see from Park BoRam's situation? Her collapsing at her friend's home. Is there anything you can tell us to give us more insight? I'm so sad to hear this about her, because a lot of people, athletes and everybody like that, if you don't catch some of this stuff at a young age, which means you didn't have any problems at first, or you may have had a problem, but the doctor probably tell you over time it can probably heal itself, it can get better, and then you go on with your life and you start practicing and dancing, living your dream, whether that's playing a sport, dancing, anything like that, and you thinking everything is fine, and then when you push yourself to the limit, because you know you want to be great at something, then sometimes that's when it comes back and okay, and reminds you, oh, I forgot I had this heart issue. Oh, I forgot, you know, I get shortness of breath because of a lung issue. Oh, I forgot, you know, about certain things. She was living out loud. Okay, we got the moon energy here. Okay, the moon energy speaks about surrender. Again, this is the second time that we see surrender here for her. It says surrender to the natural ebbs and flow of life, which means she had lots of ups and downs when it came to life. Okay, her life source, her energy. So her energy probably will go up and down because of whatever this underlying health issue is. It speaks if you're feeling confused, this fairy comes to calm emotions and reassure you that peace of mind is possible. Okay, so I see it with this moon energy. It speaks about something that's not seen. Okay, something, a shadow side, maybe a side that she probably wasn't telling everybody. Okay, but it seemed like sometimes her energy would come and go up and down. She probably would get tired easily, maybe winded. Okay, probably even be feeling confused sometimes. That's why I see the trance state here. Get dizzy and have to rest and have to sit down. Okay, have to take a break. Followed by find balance. Okay, she needs to find balance in the situation. You know, it says find the balance between your work, rest, and playtime. Okay, so yeah, it seemed like that she needed a little more rest than what she was putting on. She was living, I feel like with her being a K-pop artist, and I think she was up and coming new. Somebody, I think, well, I don't know if she was 30. I don't know if she was new or not, but you know, she was feel like she was living her dream, and so she probably didn't find the absolute balance that she needed to take care of herself. It says that she needed to find balance between when it came to her work, okay, her rest, and her playtime, which means spending time with friends outside, doing what she loved. And you will have more energy. Again, it speaks about her energy and harmony and productivity in her life. Take a power nap. Again, she needs to restore herself. So she probably was going on 10, okay, without any rest. She probably was doing a lot this week when this happened to her. So, and her energy got very low, and it's almost like her body couldn't take it anymore. Followed by protection. She was surrounded by people that loved her. That's what I'm seeing here, you guys. Okay, and this is kind of, even though it's sad to know that she's gone, she's no longer here, but we do understand that being born and death is part of the cycle of life, right? So, but from this energy, I mean, from this energy reading and this reading that I see that she was surrounded by love. She was surrounded by a support system, people that truly cared about her, people that was honest, that inspired her, that supported her, and celebrated her. So it says the fairy of protection are shielding you with a magical fairy ring of love and light. It says practice psychic protection from embarking upon any spiritual work. So she was very much protected. People tried to protect her and tried to, you know, reason with her, like, take a break, girl, you know, sit down or stuff like that. She was like, no, I'm feeling fine. I could just see her probably, no, I'm feeling fine. I'm feeling good. And then this happened, you know. Even though she may have, I feel like she was probably feeling a little drained, a little tired, but not to the point that she felt that she needed to sit down or she needed to stop or she needed to take a break. Okay, I felt like she kind of felt it a little bit, but she probably felt like she still had more to give. She could give more, but it seemed like she needed to find balance when it comes to her energy levels. Okay, her levels that's in her body, her life source. But you know, again, I see people that were here protecting her, and that tried to shield her from this happening. But she was definitely surrounded by people with love and light. So, and it speaks about spiritual work. I mean, could possibly be people praying for her as well, praying for her, you know, and supporting her, fully giving her support and love. I see a lot of love here, a lot of honest people around her. But with the illusion card, it's like she was still trying to put on this brave face and try to continue to go versus taking a moment to take care of herself. So that's going to be the reading for for Park BoRam. I send condolences to her family and her friends, and I'm sure she's gonna be greatly missed. Okay, and thank you so much for tuning in to this reading. I'll talk to you Talk to you on the next one, okay? Bye.